I'm not doing the whole ass Easter egg. I'll literally just bring Skull Hacker. Yeah, I'll just do that. Because I'm not even going to be using the Wonder Weapons. Because once you get to high enough of a round, you're literally not going to use it. Because you have to be using that crocodile trap. And oh my god, bro. About to put David Hasselhoff. Left to right, left, up, down. Boom.
I am Willard Wyler, master of the macabre. For over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying, visceral, and bloody scenes ever committed to film. My contribution to horror is nothing short of genius. Before my retirement, people demanded to know my secret. How did I make it?
Right? No.
Shut the fuck up, V-Shred. You don't even...
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality. Today we will be
He's so stupid. Cardio doesn't burn fat, it burns calories. Yeah, and the fat you consume is from calories. Like, you can gain fat from calories, dumbass. I swear to God. So stupid. I'm gonna get the Discord, but I won't be able to pack a punch it. I won't be able to do double pack.
They all died marvelously in the end, with blood and guts everywhere. Oh, hey, blood.
2 minutes in, round 2. Thank you for joining the stream. Because I'm gonna be having the M1, so I'm gonna buy the M1 right now. We are 3 minutes in, round 3.
Could probably use some power.
Round 4, and we're 3 minutes and 40 seconds in. I could just I'm a speed run the first few rounds. I am 4 minutes 41 seconds in. But I mean also, like, I started the stream and I was open for like 2 minutes before I even, so yeah.
Your soul will be mine.
Maybe I should turn on the power.
Oh, leave that silly little robot alone. He is not our evil conflict.
Neo and upgrade. Let's see a thing or two about working with computer sidekicks.
Okay, let me turn on the power over here so I can do the ghost and skulls.
All doors open wide.
But first, let me let me do this challenge and then pause Neil.
The greatest decade.
Did I not pause him? Bitch, you better pause. Oh no, I did pause him. Okay, I paused Neil. Oops. Okay, boom.
Didn't think I could be more wholesome, but I am. This is some spooky stuff.
I thought this one was like Beast from Beyond, but I guess I forgot. Oh no. Bitch, grab it. Grab that bitch. Bitch, grab it. Oh no. I know. I'm so focused on this right now. Try not to die. Because I'm trying to do this flawlessly. The fuck, bro? Oh my god, this red one's gonna pass through. Okay. And boom, that was easy. That was light work. Oh, I forgot. I think there's 5 stages to this one. To this version, I think there's 5 or 4 stages, but I don't remember exactly. Okay, I'm gonna get the bottom row while I wait for one of the schools to turn red. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I almost got hit. I almost was about to fucking flip out. This bottom row is what's scaring me the most because I won't be able to see if they're shooting from the bottom row. Unlike with the top row, I could see every shot that happens. Fuck, this red one might go through. Oh no. I love Beast from Beyond's skull machine. That one's my favorite. This one I think just takes too fucking long. This one's easy, but it just takes too long. Oh my god, this one's definitely gonna escape. It's escape. It's gonna escape. Okay, it's not. This should be the last. Yep. Boom. Boom. All the perks. And it's still active. Wait, what? It stays active?
Ah, that's where lunch went. Please, do not disappoint. I'll go where I want, thank you. All doors open wide for the hawk. That hurt. This will come in handy. Power's on. Hello, lunch. What's stashed behind here? All access, people. All access. The Hoff giveth life. Don't eat my coin.
I wanna rock! Oh.
You just bought it 80s style.
Doing in there? Quit wasting time and get back on the set. Our zombie getting restless.
I'll go where I want. Thank you. Come to Hoff. Give me something good. This will be fun. I can use this.
350. How much for the golden teeth? No, just 300.
Man who has
That's more than enough. Yeah, that was more than enough kills. Hurry up.
He enjoys quiet strolls through the park and ripping off. I hope you'll James that
Multi-kills?
old school.
I punched that bitch in the face. Let me...
your soul will be mine. Why, oh why must I continuously remind you aren't cast for this scene?
Now that's super. For the man who has everything.
London cartels. This involves the capture and murders of Felix Gomez Garcia and Barnabas Gomez Castro. These murders were recorded and uploaded to the internet and subsequently shared by many gore sites online. The victims in the video were Felix Gomez Garcia and his uncle Barnabas Gomez Castro. These men in the video worked for the notorious Sinaloa cartel run by Joaquin Guzman, better known as El Chapo. The Sinaloa cartel is one of the most recognized in Mexico. It's a large international drug trafficking, money laundering, and organised crime syndicate established during the late 1980s. The cartel is primarily based in the city of Culiacan, Sinaloa. The United States intelligence community considers the Sinaloa cartel to be one of the most powerful drug trafficking organizations in the world, so they're certainly not to be messed with.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this check for $160,000. If you're looking to get money you're owed for an injury, I want you to imagine you and your family getting that money. Because I know a way. Before you go crazy, I want to show you how you can get the money that you are owed in the next 30 days. Now, if you thought about hiring an attorney, but you didn't because you were unsure or you had reservations, it's not your fault. You were probably given no guidance and couldn't get a straight answer out of anyone about how
Did
much
I
money
ask?
you could.
No.
In the world, so they're certainly not to be messed with. But let's get back to Felix Gamez Garcia and Barnabas Gamez Castro. The infamous video starts with both men sitting against what appears to be a rundown wall or building. Both men are shirtless and both men have been restrained, with their hands behind their back, either handcuffed or tied up. The video starts with both men being interrogated in Spanish. From what it appears in the video, there are multiple captors, including at least 2 gunmen, so these men are outnumbered, outgunned, and restrained. Now obviously I don't speak Spanish, but I have done some research in regards to what was being said in the interrogation. Now there are numerous descriptions out there of what was being said in the video, but after delving forums and Reddit, there are a few descriptions that kind of match each other, so I'll give you the gist of what was going on and what was being said. The interrogation starts as both men identify themselves as Felix Gamez Garcia and his uncle, Barnabas Gamez Castro. Felix Gamez Garcia sold drugs in Phoenix and then was arrested and sent back to Mexico. In Mexico, he was tasked with taking messages to and from El Cholo, which is their acting leader to El Chapo Guzman, which is their real leader, but is in prison. Barnabas Gamez Castro, Felix's uncle, said that he hooked up with the cartel through his nephew, and that he just ran errands for them. He was working on getting a 3-quarter-ton pickup released, which had been confiscated, and had also taken radios to a colonel they had on the payroll. Barnabas Gamez Castro mentioned that the last errand that he ran, he got paid 300 pesos, and in conversions in the UK, that is about £10, and in the US, it is roughly $15. And that is absolutely crazy. When you're taking that sort of risk, you know, risking hard time in prison, or worse, ending up like this, when that's what you're getting paid, man, it's absolutely insane. It really is. I mean, we see media these days, whether it be movies, TV shows like Narcos, they all kind of paint the picture a certain way where, yes, they'll point out that that lifestyle is very dangerous and very risky, but they'll also point out how glamorous it is. The money, the cars, the women, the mansions, the parties. They'll kind of glamorise it in a certain sense, but in reality, 99% of people in those cartels, the foot soldiers, really aren't getting any money whatsoever, and they are living a terrible, terrible, dangerous lifestyle for basically nothing. But yeah, back to the interrogation. Essentially, both men went on to say not to steal from the cartel, and that if you witness something, just keep your mouth shut and avoid these people. The uncle Barnabas Gamez Castro said that he wanted to tell people not to get mixed up in this because it wasn't worth it, and he said that he and his nephew's lives were now worthless, and that was all he had to say. So yeah, essentially from the rough translations online, it appears that these men in the video stole from the cartel. A lot of people describe the men in the video as snitches, but that doesn't appear to be the case. It does appear that they were stealing from the cartel, which is hardly any wonder when these guys are getting paid 300 pesos per job. But that is the interrogation in a nutshell. After that, it gets bad, really bad, and before I describe what goes down in this video, again, I would implore you guys not to watch this content. Again, it's just not worth it. It does absolutely nothing for you or your psyche. Before I describe what goes on, I'll roughly give you the backstory on how I watched this video. Now, I saw this video shortly after it came out, and if memory serves me correct, that was around 2011 or 2012. It was one of those 2 years. I was definitely still at college, so I would have been around 17 years old, and at that time, you know, I was still going through my edgy teenager phase, and when this video came out, it actually got quite a bit of traction online. Not quite as much as Free Guys One Hammer, which I covered previously, but quite a few people were talking about this online, and even amongst each other. But yeah, ultimately I watched this video at college. We was all on lunch break, and one of my friends got it up on his phone, and like the little edit that I was back then, I decided to watch it, and here's essentially how it went down. As I was previously describing, the start of the video is just the interrogation. Both men sitting against the wall, being interrogated. Once the interrogation ends, that's when the murders take place. And the first guy to be murdered is the uncle, Barnabas Gamez Castro, and he actually had his head sawed off by a chainsaw. Obviously, that's an extremely brutal way to go. A lot of blood. The blood was actually spraying on his nephew, Felix Gamez Garcia. And yeah, Barnabas Gamez Castro got decapitated by a chainsaw, and it all happened rather quickly. It was all done within a few seconds. So yes, extremely brutal way to go, extremely visceral, but ultimately it was a quick way to go. A lot of these cartels are known for excruciating deaths for their enemies, and some may say that Barnabas was lucky to have his life ended so quickly. I do believe that was for a reason. Obviously, his nephew Felix Gamez Garcia seemed to get him involved, and his nephew Felix Gamez Garcia seemed to have deep ties with the Sinaloa cartel. So Barnabas had his head decapitated by a chainsaw. By the way, the striking thing about this video, what I remember, was how nonchalant the guys were in accepting their fate. They wasn't kicking, they wasn't screaming, they basically accepted what was coming to them. So yeah, Barnabas was decapitated with a chainsaw, but unfortunately for him, he didn't have such a quick demise. Bear in mind that he saw his uncle just get decapitated with a chainsaw, and now it's his turn. He gets decapitated, but not with a chainsaw. Felix Gamez Garcia is decapitated with a hunting knife. This method was a chainsaw. I would estimate that it took around 2 minutes to complete the job. Throughout this time, Felix Gamez Castro was alive throughout most of it. The captain began scoring his neck with a hunting knife, and throughout this video, Felix Gamez Castro struggled, gurgling on blood, struggling for breath obviously, and the noises throughout the second decapitation in this video were hideous to be honest. That's one thing I remember from this video, watching it way back when. It's the noises of Felix Gamez Garcia that got me, and yeah, there was a lot of blood, and he was feeling every bit of it for as long as he was alive. But eventually they do decapitate him, and they hold his head to the camera and place his head on his torso, and that essentially was the video. It served as a purpose to let the guys in the cartel know this is what happens to you if you snitch and if you steal, and also just a warning in general to anybody who crosses them. The cartels in Mexico record a lot of murders for this reason, and that's why a lot of these murders caught on tape by the cartels are extremely brutal and extremely graphic, because they want to send a message to anybody who will mess with them, essentially. And actually there's a lot of speculation to say that ISIS actually took a lot of inspiration from these cartel videos. That's how hardcore a lot of these cartels are, and there are some gruesome stories out there and some real gruesome content. In fact, we might do a couple of more cartel videos in the very near future. This could be in fact a little mini-series. Maybe we'll call it Cartel Hell or something like that, but yeah, that's the video. Again, I would highly implore you guys not to watch this video. It just isn't worth it. I watched this video many years ago when I was a teenager, and I certainly would have watched this video again. And like I mentioned in the previous video, I would have watched all videos just for the sake of, you know, YouTube content. So essentially, I'll do videos on what I have seen, but I'm not going to seek out this sort of content just to make videos. So there we go, that is the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, if I could use that term. Hopefully you at least found it interesting. Share your comments below. Tell me what you guys want to see next.
This one's the perfect gift for the friend who is feeling a little uncomfortable during quarantine. Maybe your son, a father, or your boyfriend.
Kid, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality. Ever since creating this channel, I've been asked a recurring question. What are the worst cartel videos that you have seen? The truth is, all of these videos are tragic and abhorrently violent, though I've now seen enough of these videos to gauge what are the worst of the worst. The sad fact is, however, the situation in Mexico surrounding drug cartels is ongoing and happening in real time. So the reality is, in the coming months and coming years, more graphic content will be released and uploaded online by these drug cartels. So
Oh fuck no.
maybe
Oh no.
years,
No.
this video
I'm trying to do this flawlessly.
we may think that we have seen it all, but maybe in the future we see even worse. I want to make it clear that this video is in no way
Grab the shit. Fuck. I almost went down because of that.
Separate. Number 1, Ghost Rider. In late summer of 2020, a brutal video found its way online, depicting the brutal torture and murder of a suspected Carteles Unidos member. The perpetrators behind the act were cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación, also known as CJNG. The video was filmed in the state of Michoacán, just outside the town of Untitled. Michoacán for several years has been a hotbed of cartel violence, mainly due to its advantageous drug routes, seaports, and even natural resources. In recent years, CJNG have been advancing and fighting for control in the state, not only due to its natural resources and drug routes, but it's also personal for CJNG leader Nemesio Cervantes. He was born in the state of Michoacán, and some say he sees it as his divine right to run the state. Naturally, other cartels in the area are not taking too kindly to the attempted CJNG takeover. In turn, violence is spiking in Michoacán. One cartel taking the fight to CJNG go by the name of Carteles Unidos, also known in English as the United Cartels. Originally, they went by the name of Esencia and were formed out of the split between the Milenio Cartel. They had and still have close ties to Sinaloa. During their early years, they fought to expel possessors from the state of Michoacán, and although the sentence eventually fell by the wayside, a new enemy revealed itself in CJNG. These days, Carteles Unidos are heavily supported by Los Viagras and consist of a bunch of smaller cartels joining forces to fight the common enemy. Despite being outmanned and outgunned, Carteles Unidos have made CJNG's life in Michoacán very difficult. However, partly due to their close relationship with local military controls, the violence still ensues to this day. One of the most harrowing examples of such violence is the Ghost Rider video. To fully understand the context of the video, we have to talk about the events leading up to it. During early September of 2020, in the town of El Aguaje, CJNG and Carteles Unidos engaged in a firefight that lasted for 3 days. 20 people were killed as a result. It's believed that the man in the video, nicknamed Ghost Rider, was captured in the heat of battle and then taken to a ranch in Tepalcatepec. It's believed that Ghost Rider's torture lasted for 3 days. The video opens up and Ghost Rider kneeling on the ground, surrounded by several cartel members. At this point, serious damage has already been done. The man's face is badly burned due to being covered in rubbing alcohol and then subsequently being set on fire. Before being set on fire, Ghost Rider's face was also allegedly flayed. During the early seconds of the video, Ghost Rider's head is held up by the camera by somebody pulling his hair. His face is then set on fire, which inadvertently sets
Come in!
fire. Ghost
Come
Rider
in!
manages to break the grip
Yeah, Juba?
from the floor.
Let's do this.
Harrowing scream, and it's hard to describe because it doesn't even sound human at this point. They once again repeat the process, once again holding Ghost Rider up to the camera and setting his face on fire. Once again, at this point, his face has been completely melted and he has no distinguishable features, though he still has his hair. At this point, all whilst this is happening, Ghost Rider begs his captors to kill him. The video then skips forwards, and at this point, Ghost Rider's whole head has been completely burnt. His head looks like a red talking skull, and at this point, his clothes have been badly burned. They then set his skull on fire, and one of the cartel members can be heard saying, Just like the movies, the Avenger Ghost Rider, other cartel members can be heard laughing and mocking him. At the end of the video, it seems Ghost Rider has lost the energy to even scream. Instead, he lets out animalistic grunts. This is where the 1.5 minute video ends. Bear in mind...
You know, I am so happy and blessed I'm not born in Mexico. And that I was born in the US to not actually have to deal with that. I'm literally so grateful and blessed. Because it's literally one mistake you make with the cartel and they're gonna murder you. Cold-blooded. It's fucking, they're pathetic. They're doing that. Like, come on. Okay, I just need one more. Oh, it was right here. And that should be all the batteries, if I'm correct. I mean, that should be all. Like, yep, boom. So now, I could actually make it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Puñeta. The big guy is here? Fuck. All these zombies running the fuck out of here. Oh no. Yo, what the fuck? Okay. Oh wait, no, I think I have to shoot it with like an explosive weapon though. If I'm correct.
I can climb to the top of the charts with this.
Probably just gonna go on the roller coaster. Good thing it gave me a green while I'm over here.
Give me something good.
I mean, oh, shit scared me.
For the man who has everything.
Oh wow, so the trap isn't even killing them at this round. This trap is so ass. This trap is, I have to do this trap right now because this one is it's completely dog shit. So I'm not gonna be able to kill them in the later rounds with this trap. This trap I did not think it would be this dog.
Right now.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Yo, Neo almost fucking killed me. You a bitch for that, Neo. Gotta be one of these. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, good thing it's a max ammo round though. Bitch, grab it. Fucking grab the crystal. This fucking Kendall's making too much dollars. I might actually still do the Easter egg. Just so I could get double pack. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I have all the SETICOM pieces. Why didn't the UFO go off? Is it gonna go off now? Yeah, it's going off now.
I don't suppose those things ever come in a size small.
Get ready for a surprise.
Another max ammo? Okay, now I need to find David Hasselhoff.
I'll go where I want, thank you.
Okay. Place this one in.
Ha! That's where lunch went.
Okay, so that's where the thing is. The steady come. Oh, I hear this one. The location I have right now is gonna be completely dog shit.
Now that's gold. Sorta.
Shit, I almost.
Not a sanctioned crop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. You've got a death scene to film after all.
Oh, cause I didn't grab the fucking crystal. And I could place this last blue one, get that little piece. The battery doesn't mean anything to me for that.
isn't part of this going off script. I'm clearly going to have to pass this.
I want to check just in case really quickly if I have to do the Easter egg or can I double pack since I've done the Easter egg before. Okay, yeah, so I have to do the Easter egg again. That fucking sucks how you have to do the Easter egg every single time. Let me see something. No, I wouldn't be able to buy it, so I'll just have to redo the things. Okay, I'm gonna start the Steadicom defense right now. Okay, okay, so that was one. Let me see. No, it's not in this spot. I forgot, isn't there one like right here? No. I know there's one at the alligator mouth, so. It's not right there right now. I know there's two at Polar Peak. One inside the building and one right outside there. It's like right here. No. Oh shit. Trying to think, wait, do I have to like pick it up or something? Oh, that's why. Fucking retarded. No. So I'm gonna go back to Polar Peak.
All access.
Hold up. Let me see. This shit. Okay.
Ghost Rider's real name and identity is unknown. All that is known is that he led a squad.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to fucking watch this right now. It's only based on an Easter egg.
Get 50% off all Domino's online pizza orders at menu price this week only.
You have heard those honks. You can go and find the Look for the location where you can place this SETI-COM down. There are a bunch of locations. I'm going to run through them all now and rate them easy, medium, or hard, just so that you guys can have an idea of whether you're likely or unlikely to manage a defense with whatever setup you might have in your game. So the first we'll talk about is outside Polar Peak. This one is definitely certified easy, shouldn't cause you really much trouble at all. Use a sentry gun if you're worried, but it's really quite straightforward. Inside the gift shop at Polar Peak is another location. It's not as easy as the one I just talked about, but it's still pretty easy, so I guess I'd rate it a medium rating. The key to doing this one effectively is using the trap, the Steel Mountain trap. It will save you so much hassle and really make your life a lot easier, so this one isn't really too bad. Another possible spawn is the Fountains area of the map just beyond Polar Peak, and this one can get quite difficult. So for this, I recommend you have extra explosives, like for example a pack-punched howitzer is extremely useful, and those pack-punched Kendalls I mentioned at the beginning of the video will really help you out as well. Also, pro tip, put the SETI-COM on one of the jets of water. There's a pink one there that is perfect for it, and the zombies will be killed if they're attacking it while the water jet goes up. Another possible spawn is in the Kepler district of the map. I'd rate this one probably medium. It can get a little difficult if you're unprepared. One tip I would give you is that you can kind of tickle the alligator's mouth, and what I mean by that is that you can stand in it and then run away again, and then it'll slam, and then you can stand in it and run away again, and it'll slam and stand in it, run away again, etc. And that way, it's almost like you have a trap running the entire time, but you have to keep triggering it. So it just kind of thins the zombie hordes for you a little bit. Another spawn that I think is extremely nasty, and I would definitely give a hard rating to, is in the Journey to Space area. This one is a defense. It's definitely much easier in co-op, but in solo...
I remember one of the spots that I didn't go to. That I'm kind of near. But it's because I think this is the last spot that I haven't went to. Let's go this way. Thanks. But it's not right here. So I need to...
might have a bit of a tough time with this one. On the flip side, underground, there's also a spawn which is by far the zombies, and you'll be fine. You need to find which of these locations you can put your SETI-COM down in. You'll know because your screen will start shaking, your HUD will kind of bump around a little bit, and so that combined with the fact that it says hold square to place SETI-COM,
you have to do it like every round, like
indicator that that location is the correct one for you to be putting the SETI-COM down in. Once you find a spot and you do your SETI defense, you have two possible outcomes. One, you fail, in which case you get no max ammo, you get a brute spawning in, and you have to go and talk to the Hoff again in order to get another refreshed SETI-COM. Or you succeed, in which case you have no brute spawn, success, you do get a max ammo, double success, and you're ready to go and place your SETI-COM somewhere else next round.
Oh, okay, so it's next round. Okay, sorry. So could it? Okay, so it's not in this spot. Wait. No, it's not. Hopefully it's underground. Because the underground ones are just holy shit, this is shredding right now. Thanks. No, it's not this one. No, it's not over here. I think it might be right in front of Polar Pecan. Yep, it's this one.
That's what the hawk does.
I thought I would get a max ammo. I thought I was supposed to get a max ammo. I guess not, but shit. That means this game fucking lied to me. I mean, Mr. Wolf was rolling me. Do I have to wait another round? Or can I do another one? I don't know. I'll just wait another round. I'll just stare at this right now. Or actually, I'm gonna go hit the boss. I'm gonna try and get the mauler. If I get them all, I'm trading in the Kendalls. That's all I know.
What's stashed behind here? I got the Mauler first box hit.
Holy shit. No way. No actual fucking way. Did I get them all in first box hit?
This will come in handy.
No fucking way. Did I actually get it first box hit? Okay, so I'm gonna be trading in the candles for the M1 back. No fucking way.
The Hoff blanks.
I got the Mauler first box hit this game.
Now this is worthy of the Hoff.
Okay, I'm gonna go play some arcade games. I'm gonna get an arcane core for this, and I'm gonna get the purple thing. Yo, I'm literally fucking set. I need that double pack now. This high round literally is gonna be guaranteed. Bro, this high round is fucking guaranteed
You're
now.
so trash, bro. Like, you're just so trash. Round 32.
Shut the fuck up, I'll kill you right now.
I can get to round one in a second.
If you watch the stream, I hit the box first try, and I got the Mauler. Bro, I was literally like, I was like, if I hit the box, I'm a trade, and I get the Mauler, I'm gonna get the Kindles and all that. As like, but I mean, which I was gonna do, but I thought I was gonna have to spend almost all my money to get the Mauler. And then I run to the box, I hit the box, bro, I get the Mauler first try. I was so shocked.
Can you hear the TV?
Yeah, a bit.
Is it bothering you?
No, not really.
I bet.
Bro, nah, and I got the purple light on my baller, bro. Oh my god, I'm literally set.
Get out of there.
Okay, now I need, cause I'm doing the Easter egg right now, cause I'm doing the high round.
Imagine you died.
I would have been fucking pissed. But I'm doing the Easter egg. I took too long cause at first I was just gonna do the regular high round without doing the Easter egg, but I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just do the Easter egg also so I could get double pack. Because if I get the Mauler, I can just shred through zombies and literally just camp for the early rounds. And then I got the Mauler first try. I love having the 4-shot spread thing for the Mauler. It's so good.
Oh, I forgot to send you a picture. It was a 500 gigabyte. Shit, I forgot what it was called. It was for PlayStation and PC.
Oh, the external hard drive, 500 gigabytes.
Yeah,
but
87.
That's way too expensive. Mine's, Deshaun, that's 5 terabytes was only $100. You're gonna spend 87 bucks for 500 gigabytes when you could spend $100 for 5 terabytes. You'd literally be wasting your money.
Let me give a picture. Cause I take a picture and just send it to you. What is it with Damien wanting to play GTA?
Because I was gonna play GTA with him and all that, but I think yesterday because he wanted to do a heist with me, and when I was, but then was doing the high round with Anthony, middle of him calling me and all that. So, and then he's asking if anyone wants to do GTA. I haven't been on my phone in literally hours.
Oh no, so a 2 terabyte costs $70. And then a 4 terabyte is 114.
Mm.
Also, my mom's okay with doing it.
Doing what?
Friday.
Wait, your mic is kind of low right now.
Because I'm far away. My mom says she's okay with doing this Friday.
Yeah. Bro, I'm afraid I'm gonna be fighting the alien at like round like 50, because I started this Easter egg stuff a bit too late, bro.
I guess we'll do that, bro.
You said what?
These people are like, pay the rent or we taking you out.
I mean, that's what happens if you don't pay rent. I'm happy my parents don't have to worry about doing that anymore. Like, because bro, literally back then it was moving. We used to move house to house. Now we bought a house, so now we don't have to worry about rent. All we gotta worry about is just mortgage. But I use the skull hacker machine thing, instead of doing the Ghost and Skulls thing, because if I did Ghost and Skulls, because I did the Ghost and Skulls machine to get all the perks, but I did the Fate and Fortune card version instead of just doing all the steps, because if I did all the steps, then I would have to get it right after getting doing it. I mean, right after doing the Easter egg. Text. I'm okay. Boom. Okay, now that I did the 3 SETICOM waves, I need to find David. Oh no, I think I have to wait 2 rounds if I'm correct, because he's gonna give me the radio things. I place it and then boom. Cash. Bro, I'm literally rich. I don't need fucking cash.
Isaiah.
Yeah?
So, moderator Gene is, well, you already know who that is.
Wait, you talk. Oh,
freaking
Gene.
blocked him.
Hey, yo, good thing Gene does, like... Well, I guess he forgot about me. Because... Bro, and I'm happy about that. I'm guessing he forgot about me.
Because somehow he joined me and Yahir's party. Somehow, we didn't even, like, invite him.
No, it's because you guys had an open party then.
Oh, shit. That's probably
Because remember, these parties right here are like private parties only for people in groups. If I wanted to, I could easily just open a invite only party or a public party, and then you'll join.
Hell no, bro. Don't ever do that shit. I'm freaking glad. Like, when he joined the party, he said, "You accept your son." I didn't even know who it is. No, me knowing, like, I didn't even know who the hell that is. I thought it was one of Yahir's friends, and I was like, what's up? So then Yahir's like, does Sean explain that right now? I'm like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. But then he says it's Gene.
I don't
And
know.
then I'm like,
Gene
no,
loves
it's
me.
not. Gene can't. I blocked that dude a long time ago. He was like, bro, that was Gene. I'm like, heck no.
What, did he
I
kick him out the party?
immediately, no, I freaking blocked him.
No, but
And then
I'm
he
talking
put me
about.
in a group, and then I'm like, no. I left that group, freaking turned off notifications, and blocked him.
Oh, you need to get trap kills now.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Okay, bitch.
Fuck you.
Holy shit, that was risky as fuck. That was too risky. Did I still not hit the boat? I mean, I got the mauler, so that should be fine. But what the fuck? The trap is activated. Okay. Oh, my dumbass forgot to get an arcane core. Oh no. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, I have to play basketball really quickly. Get to 150, then go on the roller coaster. Or I could just activate the trap. Play it smart. Yeah, I'll just do that. Boom. Nope. Fuck no. I heard the bit. Yep. I heard. Give me my gun! $92? Okay. I can go on the roller coaster then.
You have to go from the round you're on to the next round in order to find the location, because otherwise your screen won't shake and you won't know where you can place it. As you do these, by the way, the time for which you need to defend the SETICOM will increase, so it'll go from 60 seconds to 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and once you've done that third one, you then need to go 2 further rounds, at which point the hop will grant you a new item. It's not going to be another SETICOM this time, it's going to be a little radio of some sort. Once you get this radio, you're pretty much actually at the boss fight. And I know that sounds weird, because we haven't really done many steps in this Easter egg. We've just found some parts and then defended a thing 3 times, and that's it. But that's the way the Easter egg works. So what you're going to want to do at this point is go back to the Cosmic Way area of the map, around the Pack-a-Punch teleporter. And what you'll see is that there are 3 gold coins on the floor. You can put radios on all of those gold coins. And you can put another radio right in front of the Pack-a-Punch portal itself. When you get to this point and you've got those 4 radios down, stop and go through a little checklist in your head. Have you got a, for example, refreshed Fate and Fortune deck? Have you got enough points so that if you go down, you'll be able to buy items from the Lost and Found? Have you, for example, got a repulsor which you can use at mid-fight in order to clear out any zombies in front of you? Do you have 5
Oh, I need to
pumps?
get a
Do you have
repulsor
5
then.
guns? Or rather, do you have 2?
Fuck that. I'm getting the fuck out. Oh no, I'm about to go down. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I need to go to the Hoff.
Hello?
Yeah?
What round you on?
36. I'm on round 36. Okay.
If you die, let's play Fortnite.
If I die. You mean when I hit this world record, bitch?
What's the world record?
174. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yo, this M1 is not doing shit to these zombies. When I had the purple thing, it was. But now that I don't, it's not doing anything. This shit is so pathetic. It's so fucking pathetic right now. Okay, now that M1's more useful. Okay.
Not a sanctioned crop. Cut it out.
I'm gonna get the. I'll just get the repulsor. 1, 2. Oh shit. 3. 4. Oh my god, I did not mean to fucking go into here. Boom. Okay.
Guns, sorry, or maybe 3 guns if you have Mule Kick, but guns that you're happy to take into the boss fight and use for the duration of the fight itself. This is going to be like 30 minutes to 45 minutes to potentially an hour of you using these same guns. And if ammo becomes a problem, are you going to be screwed? Think about these things before you go into the fight. Once you're confident that you are ready to go, congrats, because this is where things really get fun, in my opinion. There's 2 stages to this. The first a sort of weird version of Simon Says, and the second is the boss fight proper, featuring the big bully, Mr. Alien. To get into the Simon Says section, if you're in solo, just hold use on a radio. If you're in co-op, hold use on a radio simultaneously at the same time as the rest of your team. When you start the Simon Says section, what will happen is you'll see the 4 radios that you've placed down have a color associated.
Okay, I need to go use the bathroom real quick. Shit. Okay. Now that I've done it. Boom. So, blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. Okay, I got it right. Blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, red, green, yellow. Green, blue, yellow, red. Green, blue, yellow, red. Okay, I got it right. This is easy. This shit easy. Blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, red, green, yellow. Blue, red, green, yellow. Okay. Switches. Blue, red, green, yellow. Yellow, red, blue, green. Yellow, red, blue, green. I'm in the boss fight! Deshaun! Deshaun!
Oh, you're in the boss fight.
Yeah, I'm in the boss fight right now. I'm waiting for the alien to spawn. I think he's coming in now. He's in! Oh my god. Okay, I gotta play this smart. Okay, automatically activating power play. Boom. Nuke. Okay. Automatically. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I have temporal increase activated right now. I'm shaking. I'm shaking right now. And I can't be shaking like this. I can't afford to be shaking like this. Okay. I need to wait for him to come on the ground. Okay. When I see him come on the ground, I'm activating a nuke. I think he's at red. His collar's at orange or red. I need to see. I need him to come to the floor. He's down. Oh my god. Okay, I just need one more wave. One more wave. His collar's at orange.
Get it to red.
Shut the fuck up, I'll kill you. I'm literally shaking right now. I'm so shaky.
Is that serious?
Bro.
How far are you like along?
I'm literally at the final boss. And his collar's at red. And I'm at the final wave for the alien. I just need him to come to the floor. Mr. Alien, come over. Get the fuck over here. Come to the floor. I got a surprise for your ass. Shit. I'm at... No, I went down. Okay, I won't be able to do flawless, but good thing I have the fucking... That I have... Okay, I just need to buy my stuff. I need to buy my guns. Go to the Lost and Found real quick. Oh, I don't have quick revive? Wait, what? I need to buy quick revive. Purchase. Open items. Bitch, where are you? I killed him! I killed him! I beat the boss! I beat him! But I don't... Oh no. I don't have the wonder weapon. I need to go and... I need to go grab it quickly and come back to Pack-a-Punch and double pack it. Oh my god. I need to go quickly. Because the spaceship is gonna start sending missiles down towards me. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rotate around the map. I'm gonna have to rotate around the map. Available soon? No, no. Come on, come on. No, no. Come on. Run over there. Run over there. Run. Run over here. I got this. 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 Okay. Pack punch the Discord. Okay. I know it has to go over the top of here. No. 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 Okay. It's right over. It's right over. Boom.
You're ruining this film! Why just die at you already? At the moment I set eyes on you, you'll never work in this town again!
I have the full setup now. Oh my god. Hold up, let me see something. Nah. Because I already have it for one of my weapons. So I'll just go to the low camping spot for now until like round 50 where my guns won't be able to handle it.
No. So bad, bro. You're so bad.
I'll kill you.
So done with this game, bro. I'm starting to fix that game. Roxanne. I'm stuck calling her Roxanne.
I'm 2 hours in the game. For Infinite Warfare, that was a quick ass round. That round was also fast.
Your soul will be
And I got a max ammo round.
Now that's gold. Sort of. There should always be more of those.
These rounds are going by really fucking fast now. Yeah.
Touch you up.
What? Yo, these rounds are going by so quick, Deshaun. 42.
42. What number is that?
Not even 10th place. The fuck? Still got like 130.
You said 42, right?
I'm at round 42, yeah.
You're going to 100?
No, I'm going past 100. I'm going for a world record. So no, the record's 174.
You tripping. Yo.
Yeah, but think about it. Everybody who did the world record, they didn't do the full Easter egg, nor did they get all the perks. I have all the perks, and I did the full Easter egg, so I have double pack. So this is gonna be a lot easier for me compared to how everybody else did it. And nobody had the mauler. Wait, you said what?
I'll call you if you download the game.
Let me put some YouTube on so I could also like concentrate watching YouTube and playing the game.
Boys with your dad?
I already watched the first 3 episodes, but I'm gonna rewatch them again when my dad comes back
When did you come back?
on the 21st. So I'm gonna watch it on the 24th because that's when the 4th episode. No, that's when I think the 5th episode comes out. Or the 6th episode. So, but by the time he comes back, we're gonna binge watch like 5-6 episodes.
His squad within Carteles Unidos. Since the release of the video, a couple of myths have surfaced surrounding Ghost Rider, one of which being the method for his torture was because he did the same thing to other people. That is completely uncollaborated. There is nothing to suggest that. The reason he was tortured the way he was merely because his nickname was Ghost Rider, so they decided to make him look like Ghost Rider. The other myth being was that Ghost Rider was involved in another viral cartel execution, which once again, that rumour is completely unfounded. All we know was that he was a bad guy, he worked for Carteles Unidos, and he was on the front line. But regardless, all myths aside, it's a horrible video. Number 2.
Already round 43? Holy crap!
Released in 2018, the 9-minute long video depicts the gruesome murder of 2 men in the state of Guerrero. The horrific crimes were carried out by Los Viagras. Los Viagras is a cartel that was founded in 2014 in the state of Michoacán. However, since then, they have gained presence in states such as Guerrero and Jalisco. The cartel was created by the Sierra Santana brothers, but is primarily led by Nicolas Sierra Santana, also known as El Gordo. The name Los Viagras originated from an inside joke between the brothers. Due to the excessive use of hair gel by one of the younger brothers with a spiky hairstyle. Originally, Los Viagras started as an auto-defense group or a self-defense group. In fact, in 2015, they even worked with Michoacán security forces to capture the leader of the Knights Templar cartel, Servando Gomez Martinez, aka
Put your mic up, I can barely hear you.
arrested in February of 2015.
I'm gonna leave real quick and then join back to the multiple
Los Viagras then expanded into the drug trade, first by becoming involved in the production and transportation of methamphetamine, which brought them into a bloody turf war with CJNG, particularly in the Tierra Caliente region, a war which is still going on today. In fact, it's said that Los Viagras actually hold the advantage over CJNG in the Tierra Caliente region. despite CJNG being the Viagra's main rivals, Los Viagras still have disputes with smaller local cartels in the area, one of which being the Guardia Guaranades, also known as the Guerrero Guards, who are essentially a cartel masquerading as a local defense group. Ever since Los Viagras were founded, the brothers in charge have garnered a reputation of being backstabbers, with an appetite for unimaginable violence, the Guerrero playing video being one such example. Upon the video's release, much misinformation surrounded it. The main myth being was that the older man was a police officer. However, nothing in the video suggests that he was. In fact, it suggested that he was a member or affiliated with the Guerrero Guards. As the video starts, two men are seen sitting on the ground with their hands tied up. The younger man has his mouth covered in what appears to be duct tape. The first few seconds of the video is a brief interrogation, and then the older victim is beaten with a wooden stick. The man is beaten for a solid minute. This is where the video gets worse. After the man has been beaten, he is then beheaded by one of the cartel members using a small knife. The man suffers for a while, as it wasn't a quick beheading. The worst thing about this, however, is that they make the son watch his father get beheaded, and the screams that he lets out are nothing short of heartbreaking and harrowing. Eventually, they complete the beheading and hold the bloody severed head up to the camera. At this point, the video reaches a new level of brutality. The video then jumps forwards, and it shows the younger man, the son, laying on his father's body. The son at this point has already sustained serious injuries. His chest is covered in blood, and it looks like he's been stabbed. As the video continues, it's clear to see what Los Viagras are doing to him. The boy instinctively tries to get in the fetal position to defend himself from his attackers. They briefly wrestle with the boy to restrain him and expose his chest. A Los Viagras member is using a knife to remove the boy's skin and flesh from his torso. Now this is incredibly graphic and hard to watch. The boy seems to be drifting in and out of consciousness as his chest is being flayed. To prevent him from going unconscious, a cartel member slaps him repeatedly. When he is conscious, he lets out terrifying screams. After a few minutes, the boy's skin and flesh from his chest to his lower abdomen has been completely flayed. His intestines can be seen protruding out of his body.
Good thing I'm not watching that video.
I've not watched the cartel member using the knife then creates a cavity in the boy's chest, making a hole to get to the heart. He is fully conscious throughout all of this. After a while, they get to the heart and cut it out. The heart, which appears to be still beating, is then briefly held up to the camera and then stabbed into the victim's lifeless body. And that is where the video ends. Number 3. Sponsored by Adidas. In 2020, CJNG published a gruesome video depicting the murder and partial cannibalism of a victim. It's unclear as to which cartel the victim was associated with. However, going by the audio, the victim was from Tepec. Since CJNG's creation in 2010, and ever since their rapid rise to power in the subsequent years, one tactic that is commonly used by CJNG is hyper-violence and brutal executions, many of which they film and upload to social media to scare rivals and scare the public. To make things even crazier, one of the acts of violence that CJNG use is cannibalism, which is carried out by their sicarios. Not only do CJNG see it as a good way to scare their rivals, but the sicarios themselves see it as a way to ingratiate themselves into CJNG even further and to pledge their allegiance to El Mencho, who runs the cartel with a cult of personality. As mentioned, the video was released in 2020 and is around 1 minute long. The title of the video, sponsored by Adidas, originates from the attire in which the killer is wearing. He's wearing an old school Adidas cap. As the video starts, you see the victim laying on the ground on his back. His hands have been tied behind his back and is wearing nothing but underwear. He also has a chain around his neck. He is surrounded by several cartel members. As the video starts, the man wearing the Adidas cap pulls out a huge combat knife. He plunges it in the victim's chest as he screams. Then he cuts vertically down the victim's chest, which creates a huge cavity, exposing the victim's organs. The victim is still conscious, though due to extreme pain and blood loss, it appears that he goes into shock. With the victim's chest cut open, the Adidas cap-wearing cartel member reaches inside the victim's chest and starts rummaging around with his organs. He locates the victim's lung and grabs it. He then takes the knife and cuts a piece of the victim's lung off. To make matters worse, he takes the chunk of the victim's lung, removes his face covering, and puts it in his mouth and starts to chew, and he eventually eats it. As he does this, his fellow cartel members cheer, laugh, and whistle. The camera then pans to the victim again, and he is still conscious. You can see his lungs expanding and deflating, popping out his chest. It's extremely graphic. As the video ends, the cartel member with the knife continues to cut the victim's chest open, and that is where the video ends. When this video was released, one misconception was that it was the victim's heart which was being eaten, which I actually thought as well when I first saw this video. However, it is indeed the victim's lung, which is devoured by the CJNG member. I also believe that this was the first cartel cannibalism video. Before this was released, there were rumours of cannibalism going on within cartels. However, this video confirmed those rumours. The video is extremely bloody and extremely graphic, and offers you a true insight into the sheer depravity
Perfect.
of CJNG.
I was getting tickets, so just in case if I needed to do an ammo refill, but I mean, bet.
Dismemberment. It's hardly surprising that CJNG feature so heavily on this list. As an organisation, they understand how important social media is.
Ammo refills are only 150? Really? I thought it was 300.
To spread fear by uploading their gruesome execution videos. A tactic that was popularised by Los Letters several years ago. When it comes to CJNG, many in the so-called gore community will bring up videos such as Ghost Rider or sponsored by Adidas as being their worst. However, one video that doesn't get as much attention, despite its brutality, depicts the savage dismemberment of an alleged Los Viagras member. The video is just over 2.5 minutes long and is filmed during the middle of the night in a wooded area. A naked man is seen laying on the ground with his hands tied behind his back. He also has a chain around his neck. The victim is surrounded by 2 CJNG members, and the brutality ensues immediately. One of the cartel members is holding the victim's right leg to keep him still, whereas the other cartel member, who is holding a knife, takes the victim's left leg and starts cutting him at the knee. As the victim screams in agonizing pain, his left leg at the knee is dismembered in a matter of seconds. It's clear that the man performing the dismemberment has done this before. He then takes the severed leg and starts beating the victim with it. The cartel member takes a few seconds to admire his work and also plays up to the camera before moving on to the victim's right leg. Once again, the same process is followed. His leg at the knee is completely dismembered in a matter of seconds, and once again, they beat the victim with the severed leg. It's worth mentioning that the victim remains fully conscious throughout the whole video. They briefly take a second to pose with the victim's severed limbs. They rest them on his torso. They then turn the victim over so he's laying on his stomach and naturally, they start dismembering his arms. They cut at the shoulder and start with his left arm. At this point, the victim starts screaming again. He's still conscious and is feeling every second. At this point, they move on to his right arm and start cutting. The victim at this point is still conscious, but has stopped screaming and instead is groaning. It's almost like he's lost the energy to scream. As his right arm is being dismembered, he also talks to his torturers, telling them no, no, no. The video then cuts forwards, showing a brief interrogation of the victim before he met his demise. He has a chain around his neck and he's clearly been beaten. And after the short interrogation segment, that is where the video ends. I felt it necessary to include this case on this video, as every other case is highly discussed and highly talked about within the gore community. However, for whatever reason, despite its brutality, this video seemed to go under the radar. The best way I could describe it is as the worst cartel video that nobody talks about. Number 5. Funky Town. Released in 2016, Funky Town has gone on to become the most infamous cartel video online and one of the most infamous gore videos in general. As the years have passed since Funky Town's release, a dark lure has developed around the video. When it comes to most graphic cartel videos, it's usually very easy to ascertain which cartels are responsible and, in many cases, who the victim is associated with. However, when it comes to Funky Town, this isn't the case. There are more questions than answers. The Funky Town obsession isn't just due to the graphic nature of the video, but mainly the mystery surrounding it. The video is just under 3 minutes long. As the video starts, a bloody man can be seen laying on the ground, with several cartel members surrounding him. The filming location is unclear, though many speculate that it was filmed in a nightclub back room. The white tile flooring is puddled with blood. The cameraman moves closer to the victim, and you can see the full extent of his injuries. His arms have been bound together in front of his chest, though his hands have been cut off. The skin on the victim's face has been completely flayed, and his eyes have been gouged out. It's incredibly graphic. One of the cartel members is trying to slash the victim's throat with a sickle. Instinctively, the victim tries to get in the fetal position to protect himself. They reclaim control of the victim and hold him still so that they can resume the torture. They switch to a box cutter and once again start slashing the victim's throat. The victim responds by letting out a blood-curdling scream, which almost doesn't even sound human. To shut the victim up, they ram the box cutter blade into his mouth, and instinctively he bites onto the blade. Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses can be heard playing in the background. They ram a broom handle into the victim's mouth to muffle his screaming and to hit him to the ground. They continue slashing his throat with the box cutter as the victim tries to scream. The slashing continues for a while, but then the victim starts to violently struggle on the ground. He's swiving in his own blood as the cartel members try to keep him held down. The song Funky Town starts playing in the background. Towards the end of the video, the victim manages to break his arms free from the rope. Instinctively, the victim tries to touch his non-existent face with his non-existent hands. One of the cartel members can be heard whistling along to Funky Town, and at the end of the video, the man with the box cutter starts stabbing the victim in the armpit, and that is where the video ends. The video itself doesn't give many clues in regards to who the victim was or who the perpetrators were, though one of the cartel members can be heard saying, "You chose the wrong side." What is for certain is that the video was filmed in Mexico. The men in the video are speaking Spanish with Mexican accents. In fact, from what I've been told by people I trust, they seem to think that the accents are from the Michoacan Guerrero region. Cartels such as CJNG, Los Viagras, and La Familia Michoacana operate in those areas, along with a whole host of others. Due to its graphic nature, many speculate that this is a CJNG video. However, if I were to hazard a guess, I would say that's not the case. One thing about CJNG, when it comes to these videos, they love to pat themselves on the back and let everybody know who they are. However, that isn't the case with this video. There are no references to any criminal organizations. In fact, I do wonder whether this video was ever intended to be uploaded online, because the reality is, these types of videos are uploaded by cartels for propaganda, and ultimately, if we don't know who the perpetrators are in the video, then it's pretty useless propaganda. So I do wonder whether the person filming maybe sent the video to some associates and subsequently it got shared around and then found its way online by accident. Certainly possible. Since Funky Town's release, myths have developed around the video, the main one being that there is a longer version available. According to some online, the extended version is anything from 6 minutes to 11 minutes long. However, these claims are not substantiated by any evidence. I myself have done extensive research into this case and have spoken to people with their ears close to the ground in Mexico, and as far as they're concerned, this mythical longer version does not exist. The reality is, in recent years, Funky Town has become the most popular topic in gore, and if this longer version did exist, I'm sure somebody would have found it by now. All in all, I find it highly unlikely that we will get any answers in regards to the Funky Town video, but ultimately, time will tell. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, if you can enjoy this sort of content, and the sad fact about this video, in a couple of years, this could be obsolete. Who knows? Knowing the cartel, there's a very good chance they will release even more graphic content that will easily fit on this list in the future. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you guys for the support, it's much appreciated. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below, and also I have now created a Patreon where it's basically going to be anything goes. I'm going to be talking about whatever I want. There will be some disturbing content. If we get enough people, exclusive live streams, things like that. Basically, it's a blank canvas for me to really talk about what I want. Some different content, put it that way. But, yeah, thank you guys for the support. It's much appreciated. And, as always, stay safe. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I've never felt so close to the possibility of disclosure. So definitely the giants. You can't make up that kind of stuff. They've overcome stage 4 cancer. It's the real deal.
Why did my charger unplug?
We here at Gaia are committed to revealing the truth. Homeland Security.
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality. So today, we go back to our bread and butter. That of course being violence committed by Mexican drug cartels. The video in question depicts the interrogation and the brutal torture and murder of 2 suspected members of Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion, aka CJNG. The alleged perpetrators of this brutal
Cause this
act
guy,
were
his
the
bro,
respected
for
members of Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion, aka CJNG. The alleged perpetrators of this brutal act were the Santa Rosa de Lima cartel, also known as CSRL, a cartel in which I've never spoken about on this channel. So who are they? The Santa Rosa de Lima cartel were founded in 2014 in the state of Guanajuato. They were founded by David Figueroa, aka El Guero, and later in 2017 was taken over by Jose Antonio Yepes, aka El Maro, also known as the Sledgehammer. Truth be told, in their early years, the CSRL were a rapidly rising cartel. They were making great strides in the state of Guanajuato. And interestingly, unlike most other cartels, their main source of income was fuel theft. At their height, it was said they were making billions of dollars per day, stealing fuel and then selling it on the black market, which in turn led them to being a high priority target for Mexican authorities. And quite frankly, the authorities' crackdown on the Santa Rosa de Lima cartel was largely effective. I guess it goes to show, when these criminal organizations mess with the government's money, they're not quite as untouchable as we think they are. But regardless, the Santa Rosa de Lima cartel strategy was high risk, high reward. A strategy in which can be traced to their leader, Jose Yepes Ortiz, a man described as a violent narcissist with an ambition and desire to take his organization to the top. Much of the cartel's early success can be attributed to their hearts and minds strategy. Not only did they bribe local police in Guanajuato, but they also gave back to the local community, investing in infrastructure and helping out local families, a strategy which many cartels use to win over the loyalty of the locals. This strategy was especially successful in the municipality of Santa Cruz de Juventino Rojas, where El Maro is originally from. He garnered the reputation amongst some locals as being a Robin Hood type figure, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, which in reality couldn't be further away from the truth, as the inception of the CSRL directly corresponded with the increasing murder rate in the state of Guanajuato. Shortly after taking over the CSRL in 2017, then leader Jose Yepes Ortiz was offered a deal with the devil. But did he take that deal? The answer would be no. He spat in the devil's face, a decision he would later regret. At the time, over in Jalisco, CJNG kingpin El Mencho, aka Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, was rapidly growing his ever-expanding criminal empire. In particular, he took an interest in the state of Guanajuato. Reason being, from the coast, the most direct route to Texas is through the state of Guanajuato, making it a strategically important territory.
around 51 only in only 3 hours. Yo, that's actually pretty good, especially for Infinite Warfare standards.
El Mencho went to El Maro with a deal. Rumor has it that El Mencho.
How long did round 100 take on here for the speed run? Because also I did pause a lot though, like so. But let me pause real quick so I can know how long it might take for me, especially since I'm doing this and I'm not doing the alligator trap right now. But it's let me see leaderboards. Let me go to Infinite Warfare. Let me see what round 50 speedrun is for Spaceland. One player, an hour only? But they didn't. Okay, let me see round 100 Spaceland. Fate and Fortune cards. 8 hours it took him for Fate only. 6 hours.
Nephew of El Mencho.
It'll probably take like 6 hours for me. 5 hours.
CJNG would allow CSRL to keep their lucrative fuel theft business, but in return, they wanted freedom to allow their drug mules to ferry their product through the state. On the surface, the decision appeared to be a no-brainer. Bear in mind, at this time, it was said that CJNG were operating 35 states across Mexico and Puerto Rico, whereas CSRL were only operating in their home state. Despite being outnumbered and vastly outgunned, El Maro's delusion of grandeur led him to believe that he could go to war with CJNG. El Maro emphatically rejected El Mencho's offer of a collaboration. Not only did he reject the offer, but his organization ambushed and killed the emissary sent by El Mencho. Shortly after, in October 2017, El Maro went public with a video vowing to fight any Cartel Jalisco present in the state as his henchmen surrounding him fired their guns in the air. Quite frankly, it was brashness to the point of recklessness. Mike Virgil, former chief of international operations for the US Drug Enforcement Administration, said the following: El Maro, being the arrogant person that he is, figured he was just as powerful as El Mencho. It was through blind arrogance and stupidity that El Maro went to war with CJNG. Of course, soon after, and not being one to back down from a fight, El Mencho answered the declaration of war, and it was on. As a result of the emergence and rise of CSRL and due to their war with CJNG, Guanajuato turned from being one of the most peaceful states in Mexico to then becoming one of the most violent. In fact, in 2019 and 2020, the state was seen as the most violent in the country. Contract killings and shootouts in the streets became the norm. Just one of the many examples of this was a viral video that was released.
Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking bitch?
The video depicts a convoy of CSRO gunmen pulling up to an auto mechanic shop. They open fire on the building and kill 5 people inside. The shop allegedly was a CJNG front. Truth be told, for a couple of years, the Santa Rosa de Lima cartel were a thorn in El Mencho's side. For a while, they were successfully defending against CJNG advances. However, they were still drastically outmanned and outgunned.
Actually, I'm not gonna get a meal kick.
El Maro was under
There's no point.
from the Mexican authorities.
It's just gonna slow me down from switching between guns. I'll get a meal kick when I start doing the alligator strat.
Successfully evaded capture no less than 5 times, including one instance where locals set up roadblocks to aid his escape. However, the net was closing. On the 22nd of June 2020, it was reported that El Maro's mother, Maria Ortiz, along with his sister and cousin, were arrested. His mother, Maria, was allegedly the financier for the cartel. She had more than 2 million pesos, nearly $90,000 on her when she was detained, as well as approximately 1 kilogram of a substance believed to be methamphetamine. At this point, the pressure on El Maro was rising, and he was starting to crack. Shortly after the arrest of his mother, sister, and cousin, he went public by releasing 2 videos, one of which was bizarre and unusual for a high-profile cartel leader.
Puñet. No, okay, I can't be in the spot anymore.
Fighting back the tears.
I won't be able to be in the spot anymore.
After the arrest of his mother, he vowed to
I don't
be
think I have any
side
more of
and
the
warned them that he
quick
wouldn't go down
revives.
without a fight. He also thanked members of the public for helping him avoid capture. Another video released by El Maro at this time depicts him sitting down with a rifle over
I had
his
too many
shoulder,
up and
and
outs. Fuck.
essentially he's asking for help from other cartels to help him fight a common enemy in CJNG. In particular, he called on help from Cartel de Sinaloa. He realized that his organization couldn't keep fighting this bloody war with CJNG forever. He was getting desperate. Eventually, after negating CJNG assassination attempts, and after having various narrow escapes from law enforcement, El Maro's luck ran out. On the 2nd of August 2020, El Maro was captured in a joint operation between Guanajuato state government and Mexico's Secretariat of Public Security. At least 5 other people were detained in the joint operation, and a businesswoman who had been kidnapped was rescued. On the 14th of January 2022, El Maro was convicted of aggravated kidnapping and subsequently was sentenced to 60 years in prison. Naturally, this was a huge blow to the CSRL. After the arrest of El Maro, Adan Ochoa, aka El Azul, took control of the CSRL. However, He was subsequently arrested in October
Oh
of
shit! I almost
2020.
died right there.
The organizational structure of the CSRL was completely decimated at this point. The local government and law enforcement claimed they had completely disbanded the CSRL. However, this is not strictly true. Technically, they are still around. I'd like to take a brief second to thank a lady who recently emailed me, and she shed some light on the current situation surrounding CSRL as she lives in the local area. Thank you very much. God bless you and stay safe. I'm not going to put your name out there for obvious reasons, but thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. But in regards to the CSRL and their current situation, essentially, as it was organised, it's almost completely gone. But essentially, the remnants of the CSRL cartel now operate under several smaller groups, but basically still collaborate under the CSRL banner. Apparently, these new groups are having trouble financing themselves, and on the surface that may appear to be a good thing. However, in reality, it's actually terrible for the locals because these new groups are now extorting local businesses to earn their money, leading to increased violence against local civilians. In fact, just a week ago, as of recording, they hit the headlines for kidnapping and murdering a musical group by the name of Los Chaparretia. All 8 members of the band were subsequently executed, and their burned bodies were found on the 22nd of March, 2022. One of the victims was 15-year-old Juan Diego Perez Maldonado. He was studying his second semester at high school, and he'd accompanied the band as an assistant. Although no official motives for the killings have been mentioned, it's rumoured that one of the band members was linked to a rival cartel. Just another tragic story in this never-ending cycle of violence. As well as brazen attacks on the public, the CSRL subgroups are still fighting CJNG in the state, still making it one of Mexico's most dangerous. But nevertheless, let's get into the gore segment of the video. The video was released by Cartel de Santa Rosa de Lima. It depicts the brutal interrogation, torture and murder of suspected CJNG members. It's believed that the video was released between 2019 and 2020 at the height of the war. Upon watching the video, it appears to have been edited as a CSRL propaganda piece. But nevertheless, the video opens up and a narco corrido is playing in the background. The first clip is pretty tame. It depicts a suspected CJNG member being interrogated by CSRL. At this point, the man is unharmed but appears to be restrained. The video then skips forwards to a different clip, this time showing a more advanced interrogation scene. A man is sitting down on the ground and it appears that he's been burned. The skin on his face is blotchy and slightly blistered. As the man is being interrogated, he confirms his name is Ismael Alvarez Arias. He confirms that he works for Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion and that he operates in the state of Colima. The video then plays another clip of a separate interrogation. Much like the man in the first clip, the captive has been burned, but much more severely. The skin on his face is starting to peel, he's covered in blisters, his shoulders have been badly burned, and he's covered in dirt. As he's being interrogated, he confirms his name is Carlos Antonio. He also confirms that he works for CJNG and that he operates in the state of Jalisco. The second victim actually sounds like he's having a hard time talking due to the severe burns and pain. The video skips forwards once again, and this time it shows a screenshot of one of the victims before they were captured, and he's wearing CJNG gear, he's posing for a selfie, and in particular, he's wearing a Grupo Elite vest, which is one of the CJNG's armed wings. So in all likelihood, at least one of the two victims was a Sicario. The video skips forward once again, this time showing still images of the two captives completely dismembered. So they've been beheaded, had their arms cut off, legs cut off, the whole nine. After the still images, the video then shows you a segment of one of the executions, and it's pretty rough. One of the captives is getting his arm pulled off with what appears to be a machete or a wood saw. It's hard to tell. but his arm is being removed at the shoulder, and despite the narco corrido playing in the background, you can still audibly hear the screams, and it's pretty gnarly. The video comes forward again, and this time
I'm fucking done.
what happened to them before they were dismembered. You see the two shirtless men laying on the ground. Their hands have been tied behind their back, and they are surrounded
I think if
by
I do it,
cartel
I'll do
members.
it co-op.
It takes place in the desert, as does the whole video, but this scene is shot during the day, whereas the rest of the scenes are shot at night.
That shit's so easy.
And interrogated.
If doing it with one person will be that easy, imagine doing it with 4. I mean 3. And since it's only round 76, that shit will be so easy.
The first victim, he gets it much worse. His whole face, whole head, and whole torso completely engulfs in flames. He frantically tries to roll around on the ground to put the flames out. The second man is then set on fire. The top of his shoulders, his face, and most of his head engulfs in flames, and again, he's rolling around frantically on the ground to try and put those flames out. You see them burn for a while until they successfully put out the flames by rolling. As the video ends, it plays a CSRL message, and essentially it's just a propaganda piece. A cartel member is essentially pledging his allegiance to their leader, El Maro, and that is where the video ends. So yeah, all in all, a pretty gruesome one. They could have shown a lot more, but ultimately, I'm kind of thankful that they didn't. But yeah, it's still pretty bad, especially for me, because when it comes to fire, that really gets me. And I do wonder, did these guys take some sort of inspiration from the Ghost Rider video? Not nice to watch. Not nice to watch. I certainly wouldn't recommend it, put it that way. And yeah, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you can